Being a fan of Rockstar games since Grand Theft Auto 3, I have experienced amazing games developed by Rockstar, and seeing their games develop in quality over time was a huge deal for me personally. For example, when Grand Theft Auto 4 released on Xbox for the first time, I was blown away by the gameplay. Not just the gameplay, but the graphics and how much in-depth detail was added to Grand Theft Auto 4. So yes, welcome back to a new video here on the channel, everyone. I know I haven't been active for almost a month now. This video won't be explaining why I haven't been active. However, you can probably guess why there hasn't been much uploads on the channel. Now, first of all, I can't just blame Rockstar on the lack of content. Sometimes whenever you fall into a mindset of relying on content from the developers, it really does take away the creative mindsets from you. And this is something I have found out over the last month or two when I haven't been uploading. As you can see by the title of this video, Red Dead Online can do the impossible. So what does this mean, you might be asking? What could this title potentially mean, and what are we going to talk about? Well, make sure you do stay listening to this video, as we are going to talk about some of the problems, not just the problems, but we will be also talking about the good stuff about Red Dead Online, and can Rockstar Games really do the impossible with Red Dead Online? By the way, for anyone wondering what I mean by Red Dead Online can do the impossible, I'm referring to all of the negative feedback from the community and how Red Dead Online in quotes is dead and buried in the ground. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am a huge fan of Rockstar, and it really does make me sad knowing how much of an effort went into Red Dead Redemption 2 as a project for the entire team at Rockstar Games, and yet there really isn't anything appealing in Red Dead Online to keep people happy or interested. Even then, a lot of the community don't even play Red Dead Online, so you have the community divided up. So you got guys that enjoy the single player but don't necessarily enjoy the online. Then you got guys that really enjoy the online but don't really like the single player as much, or at least find it boring. Some people would rather play and explore the world of Red Dead Redemption 2 in the single player alone, or find something interesting to do. There is a lot to see in the world of the single player. I'm sure you guys don't need me to tell you guys that. There really isn't anything there to offer to the players in terms of extra content. So when I see people giving out about Rockstar Games not releasing any content for Red Dead Online, I can understand that people are very frustrated with how Rockstar Games are approaching the online, how slow they're being with updates, etc. As I said already, I am a huge fan of Rockstar and I am a major fan of their work, and it really does make me sad seeing how there is a lack of content, and when people are trying to kind of communicate with Rockstar Games to let them know, you know, about certain situations within Red Dead Online. It is one of the reasons why Rockstar Games made the feedback sheet public, I guess, so people could actually submit feedback to Rockstar Games, and whatever is noticed by Rockstar, or what's most annoying the most given from the community, Rockstar Games would address the situation and would approach it in a way that people would be more happy, I guess. So there is a lot of current problems in Red Dead Online, and for me personally, I haven't really been playing Red Dead Online as much. I've played it for the first couple of weeks and then I stopped playing because everything in the world got stale. People were griefing, there was ongoing problems when trying to load up missions in the online world. Some missions weren't loading, some missions were paying out like ridiculous amount of money, and I don't mean by a lot of money, I mean by something around like $1 or something like that. It was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we spent a lot of time, me and my friend actually spent a lot of time doing some of the missions in the world, and some of the payments in the game were ridiculous. We just couldn't believe what was going on, and we spent a lot of time doing the missions and we weren't really getting any sort of decent payment from any of the missions. So from our perspective, we just didn't really see anything in Red Dead Online at the time, and we just didn't really agree with anything that was going on in the game. Now don't get me wrong, Red Dead Online is a really cool idea and it is such an awesome way of having some fun with some friends, And it is awesome. I mean, you can explore the world with your friends, which is what I love about it. When people say how Red Dead Online is such a disaster and how everything in the game is so broken, well, what I really love to look back on is if you guys played GTA Online in the first couple of weeks, it was absolutely a total disaster, and it was so bad that in the first 2 weeks of the online basically being published or made available to the public, it was pretty much impossible to log on to GTA Online for the first couple of weeks, and that was a disaster. Only a certain amount of people could log on to the server. Even then, it was still really bad. I mean, money was disappearing, jobs weren't paying out any money at all. So when I see people complain about Red Dead Online and really give Rockstar a hard time, all you have to do is look back at GTA Online and just say, hey, you know what, Rockstar Games did screw up there, but for Red Dead Online, Rockstar Games actually maintained a perfectly healthy server. There is no denying, yes, Rockstar Games from time to time have really dodgy servers, but for the most part, I think anyways, for myself, the Red Dead Online server was okay. It was nowhere near as bad as GTA Online, and of course there are going to be problems with Red Dead Online since, well, the release of the beta, and let's not forget as well that Red Dead Online is still in its beta stage, which is kind of okay, and it is sort of good news because Rockstar Games, as I said, are looking at all of the possible you know, situations going on in Red Dead Online. They are trying to eliminate as much as possible, which I find really awesome of them, and it's great that the community as well is giving Rockstar tons of feedback on Red Dead Online. So the main question is now, is what direction is Red Dead Online going? And do I think Rockstar can do the impossible with Red Dead Online? And the answer to that is yes, I do think Rockstar can turn Red Dead Online into one of their greatest experience yet. And as I said already, Rockstar Games can learn. They have already learned from Grand Theft Auto 5, you know, from many of the problems that had. But looking at Red Dead Online, Rockstar can do a hell of a lot with the online. They can really transform Red Dead Online into something really awesome, which is something really super exciting to look forward to. And I know at this current point people are probably disagreeing with what I'm saying, you know, and that's perfectly fine, but seriously, Rockstar Games are capable of definitely making Red Dead Online into something really cool for everybody to enjoy, and I am super pumped, and I am looking forward to Rockstar Games rolling out a lot more updates and, you know, fixing some problems and just evening the world out in Red Dead Online. And once they start doing that, people will start to see that Rockstar Games are really, you know, pulling their weight a bit. For something like Red Dead Online, it is a really big task for Rockstar Games, but as I said, Rockstar have been through it all before with GTA Online, and it's great because GTA Online actually turned out to be Rockstar's biggest, most successful online video game to date, which is very cool. So even today, GTA Online is still maintaining a lot of players and fans, so that's really cool to see. And considering Rockstar Games are still rolling updates out for GTA Online and content, which is super cool. So hopefully, with that said, Red Dead Online will start to get going really soon, and seriously, once that starts going, people will start to kind of see and take notice of Rockstar Games rolling out these updates, and people will start coming back to Red Dead Online. But as I said, there are current issues so far within Red Dead Online that really seriously do need addressing. As I am making this video, Rockstar Games have already confirmed they are addressing a lot of the issues, which is super cool and exciting. So hopefully Red Dead Online will be more of a healthier environment for the players. So with that said, guys, I do thank you so much for watching this Red Dead Redemption 2 online video, or Red Dead Online video. And if you guys did find this, well, topic interesting, make sure you guys do leave a like, and most importantly, if you guys want to get involved in the comment section below and leave some thoughts on what you guys think. Do you guys actually agree that Rockstar can turn Red Dead Online or do the impossible with Red Dead Online? Can they do the impossible? Can they turn Red Dead Online into something awesome and super exciting for everybody? Well, I honestly think Rockstar can do it, but I want to hear from you guys. With that said, everyone, make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you find yourself new. I would like to quickly just say I do apologize as well for no uploads really on the channel at all, and I know it is a bit of a a bit of a disappointment on my behalf. So for that, I want to actually start uploading some videos again and try my best to come up with some really cool topics, whether if it's just talking about, you know, Red Dead Online, or coming up with some really cool concept ideas from you guys if you've got anything at all you would like me to talk about in a video, or just talk about something in general. Then by all means, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Definitely click on that notification bell to receive all video notifications, or whenever there is something really cool for me to upload. And as I said already, I will be trying my best to upload whenever I can. So guys, with that said, I do thank you for watching. My name is Dean. If you guys want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter to stay updated as well, you guys can do so. You can find the link in the description below, which will take you directly to my Twitter account, which you guys can stay updated. But I'm sure you guys find me boring, so, you know, why would you follow me on there? So, with that said everyone, my name is Dean. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video.